How's it going, everybody? I am here with my good friend, Jay Connor, and I felt the urge to get this online because I've got an event that I'm going to that I'm always excited to go to, and it's Jay's big event out there in Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. We're going to talk about that event and why you might want to attend that event. But first, I want people to kind of get to know Jay Connor because us being here in Texas, we don't get to see you enough. We saw you at our expo. You gave an uplifting presentation. You had people swarming your booth. I remember that. It was a lot of fun. But for the people out there that do not know Jay Connor, tell them a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Sure. Well, thank you for having me on here today, Nate. So I'm Jay Connor. I'm one of the weird ones. I'm with an ER, not an OR, CONNER. And I'm here in Eastern North Carolina in a really, really small market, Morehead City, North Carolina, population 8,000 people. And what makes my real estate investing business a little different, I've been investing, Nate, since 2003. But in this small market, my entire target market is only 40,000 people. 40,000 people is my entire market. And with that small market, we still do 2 to 3 deals, flips a month with average profits of $67,000 per deal. So the point of that story is you don't have to be in a huge market to make some significant income. I mean, that's a net profit of over $2 million a year in my organization in just a small market. So the first 6 years that I was in the business, from 2003 into the beginning of 2009, Nate, I was relying on local banks, mortgage companies to fund my deals. And in January 2009, after being in the business for 6 years, I called up my banker and I had 2 deals under contract representing over $100,000 in profit between those 2 deals. And I called him up to get funding for those 2 deals. And I learned right there on that conversation very, very quickly that I had been cut off from the bank, no way to get my deals funded. And so in less than 2 weeks, I was introduced to this wonderful world of private money. And I don't mean hard money or hard money lenders, but I mean private money of actually doing business with individuals. I also learned within that 2-week time period of being cut off, I learned about self-directed IRAs. I'd never heard of self-directed IRAs until this happening in 2009. And so I put my program on steroids and I was able to attract and raise $2,150,000 in private lending funding from individuals, either through their investment capital or using their retirement funds by being connected with the company Quest to do business with them. And so since that time, 2009, I haven't missed out on a real estate investing deal because I didn't have the funding. Today I've got 48 private lenders, and over half of them are using their retirement funds to fund our real estate investing deals. And all of them are using Quest. All my private lenders that have retirement funds, all of them are using Quest as their third-party custodian. And so life today is fantastic. You know, I talk about Quest all the time when I'm out at other events and visiting about how Quest. And hey, look, I know this from personal experience because not only do I have experience with Quest, but I also have extensive experience with other self-directed IRA companies.
It's true.
And Quest, hands down, has got the best customer service on the planet when it comes to self-directed IRAs. You know, I tell my audiences when I speak, I say, you know what's wonderful about Quest? You don't even have to check this little box called expedited service because everything is expedited.
Everything's expedited. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And
so anyway, that's my business in a nutshell right now. You know, we're doing 25, 30 deals a year. And in 2011, I got bored because we got the business automated. And that's when we started my training and coaching business to where I train and coach real estate investors or newbies or seasoned real estate investors that want to get more funding for their deals and et cetera. And in 2011, I became known as the Private Money Authority.
And that's kind of where I met you, is talking about finding private money. And obviously we're in the business of private money because, you know, we administrate retirement accounts, self-directed retirement accounts. And our clients use very often those accounts to passively invest into real estate, you know, through Jay Connor, through other people. And one of the things that I like about your events, because I've been there firsthand and I've spoke, is that all of the students seem to be so happy to be there. And the mood is it's so positive, because I think that you hit on something that a lot of people don't. It's that when you're borrowing private money from people's retirement accounts, it's not like you're a real estate investor begging for money or just taking people's money. You're actually providing them sometimes a better way to retire by making above average interest on loans secured by real estate. And most people don't even realize that they can do that in their retirement account. And most people don't realize that Quest, we have $2 billion in assets, and half of our assets are promissory notes secured by, you know, real estate or secured by other agreements. And our clients seem to like that type of investing because they don't have to do all the work. They just collect the checks and somebody else is putting their experience to work. And you pass that down to your students and tell them, you don't need a lot of money to invest in real estate. You just need to know where the money's at. And the most money that you can find pretty easily is retirement accounts, because we've got now $30 trillion sitting in retirement accounts. It's the largest source of America's wealth. So even the small amount that we have is just a drip in the bucket. So if you're a real estate investor looking to expand your business, private money, understanding private money is the thing that'll take you there, just like you said.
Yeah, you said something a second ago, Nate, that triggered or reminded me to share this, and that is I've never yet asked anybody for money to fund my deals. I don't chase it. I don't try to talk anybody into doing anything. And they say, well, Jay, how in the world, you know, have you raised millions of dollars and you do millions of dollars worth of deals and you never ask anybody to fund your deals? It's very simple. And it's a process. First of all, I have a program, a private lending program that I offer potential private lenders. And so, I'll be teaching all this at my upcoming live event, but I frame myself and position myself as an educator, as a teacher, because, you know, potential private lenders, either using investment capital or retirement funds, they never heard of private money. They never heard of self-directed IRAs. So first of all, I have my program together as to what I'm going to offer. But first, I teach people what private lending is and what self-directed IRAs are. And then I teach my program. What's my interest rate that I pay, how people can get their money back early in case of an emergency, how they protect it, what happens when my company borrows money, what happens if I die, how's everybody protected? And, you know, I go over the program. And here's the bottom line. If somebody's got investment capital or retirement funds and they're not happy with what the rates of return they're getting, they're going to want to be involved in the program. And so I never bring a new private lender my program and a deal for two reasons. Number one, I'm asking them to make too many decisions. First, people just raise their hand and say, yeah, Jay, I love the program, you know, go find me a deal. And then I come back to them, Nate. I don't ask people if they want to do my deal. That's stupid. Of course they want to do my deal because they told me they like the program, and I'm not going to bring a deal unless it fits the criteria of the program. So I just call them up and I tell them, good news. I've got a deal and a property that fits the criteria. And, you know, they just want to know, when do you need the funds, you know, sent to the real estate attorney's office and all this and that. So anyway, again, how to work with private lenders and how private lenders can work with real estate investors to where everybody is safe and secure. I'll be teaching all that at the upcoming event.
Awesome. So let's talk about the upcoming event, because I'm really excited to go out there. It's always a lovely time. It's a beautiful area. If you have not been there, you got to go check out this event strictly for the area. I like going out there because it's like it's almost like a sanctuary, it feels like to me. And maybe that's just
Well,
in the big city of Houston, you know, you get used to the, you know, the concrete jungle, I'd say, but it's so peaceful out there, the water, everything. Tell them about where this event is and when it is and how they can participate.
sure. So actually, Nate, you are going to be at the event as you are at all my events and speak and you know teach what Quest does, and et cetera. But you and everybody, Nate, are going to absolutely love this brand new venue that's only been open for 6 months. You haven't seen it. None of the attendees coming. And by the way, we have seasoned real estate investors, newbies, everything in between. They come from all over the nation. We've got another packed house. In fact, every seat is just about taken except for just a few. But it's going to be in Beaufort, North Carolina. First time ever. That's right here adjacent to Morehead City. Brand new resort just opened right on the water. The dates are February 26th, 27th, and 28th. That's a Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, February 26th, 27th, 28th, 2020. And I'm going to go ahead and give a special URL because these seats sell for $3,000 with someone to be able to bring a guest. And what we've put together for all of your Quest subscribers that are seeing this video, we got free tickets, absolutely free.
Wow.
To get in for one person and a guest. And so I'm going to give out the special URL right now where people can go claim the free tickets. It's www.jayconner.com/quest, QUEST. Now, it's a jam-packed event, and I'll tell you just the highlights quickly as to why you want to get over to that URL. You can go check out all the details as to what we're going to be doing, but here's the overview. First of all, on these 3 days, I'll be teaching all 4 pillars of my real estate investing business that real estate investors can go back home and duplicate. The 4 pillars are, first of all, my foreclosure system. I'll be teaching that, which accounts for about 25% of our deals. How you find deals before, how you find motivated sellers of real estate before other real estate investors even know these deals exist. That's number 1 pillar. Number 2 pillar is how to get funding for your deals without relying on the banks. That's all about private money. My 3rd pillar is how to sell a house or property in 3 days or less, any house you got, so you're not stuck with any property. And my 4th pillar is how to automate the business to where you can actually work in this business less than 10 hours per week and net over 7 figures. So on the first morning on Wednesday, February 26th, I'll be teaching 4 hours in a row from 8 a.m. to 12 noon, all about private money and how it works and how all the attendees can be connected and find and locate private money lenders very, very quickly. In the afternoon of the first day on February 26th, we will go on my bus tour. My bus tour is different than any other real estate investing education out there. We're not going to go look at houses that are in the multiple listing service and estimate repairs and make offers. We're actually on my bus tour going to go look at my houses that are in different stages of the renovation process. We'll look at houses that we haven't even started on yet. We'll look at houses that are in the middle of the renovation. And then we'll look at houses that are completely finished, just put on the market, staged, ready for Southern Living magazine pictures. And so the bus tour is just an amazing. People will learn, anybody remotely interested in the rehabbing process, they'll learn a lot about that on the bus trip. You'll also on the bus trip meet the critical members of my team, which help me automate the business.
Who are awesome, by the way. I love your team. They're so easy to work with and so nice. Just had to throw that out there.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, well, you know, birds of the same feather flock together, right? So I believe you attract the people around you as to people that are like you. So on the bus tour, you as an attendee, you will meet my contractors, how I do business with them, how I find my contractors, how I hold my contractors accountable. You'll also meet my interior designer, Beth Garner, that's been with me since 2004, and how she automates the design and all the decor of the houses. You'll also meet on the 3rd day, you'll meet the rest of my team. You'll meet my real estate attorney, how we work together. You'll meet my realtor, how we work together. how he finds me deals ahead of the competition. And you'll also meet my acquisitionist, and you'll learn how my acquisitionist negotiates with sellers and gets me the very best deal possible. On the second day of the event, I actually have private lenders come to the event at the end of the day, and you get to network with the private lenders. And yes, these private lenders have funded my attendees' deals in the past. We got a fantastic VIP reception that you've been to in the past, Nate, and we pull out all the stops. Very, very nice affair. So again, folks, to go check out all the details as to why you want to get to this $3,000 event and how you can get there absolutely for you and your guests for free, go to www.jayconner.com/quest, QUEST.
And we'll have a link for people to click here on YouTube. So if you guys didn't catch that, I mean, you get full days of education. I mean, the day one is jam-packed from start to finish with Jay talking about all the things that he does to get his system automated when it comes to real estate investing. You're not only going to understand that, but you're going to meet the people that is involved with his contractors and his attorneys. And I didn't realize this, and they're going to meet private lenders with money ready to deploy that might loan them money on their deals if they find good deals, and a bus tour where you actually go look at live projects, you know, in the making. So that's a phenomenal event there, a phenomenal schedule, if you ask me. And of course, I'll be there talking about how
I was going to say, we got you, Nate. We got you at the event.
Yeah, and I love going out and talking there to people. We're always well received. We always have, I say, high quality investors that understand the need to have a self-directed retirement account, not only for themselves, but understand it so they can talk to other people about the power in using self-directed IRAs to grow massive amounts of wealth tax-free in real estate, you know, or loans secured by real estate. So, Jay, I just want to thank you for showing us support. I want to thank you for inviting us out there. I can't wait to come out there again. I always have a great time. The staff is so friendly. The students are so friendly. The food's good. The party's good. It's a lot of fun. I hope that some people come out there and register, because Jay just put a phenomenal package there together for you guys, or an offer. So, Jay, I just want to thank you. Any parting words as we sign off?
No, I'm looking forward to having you out here again. It's right around the corner. And I'm telling you, folks, if you're remotely interested, you need to get on over to that website, because we are just about out of space. So, Nate, I'll look forward to seeing you February 26th, 27th, and 28th. Thank you so much.
See you soon. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right, Jay, I think that went good. What do you think?
Shoot, you and me are always good.
Yeah, just off the cuff, you know, no script. They're like, do you need a script or a PowerPoint? No, it's me and Jay. We just do this thing. Natural.
Who needs a script? Who needs a script when you got the gift of gab like Nate and Jay, right?
Yeah. What else you got going on today? Anything?
Today, I've got one more phone call, and so I only got one more appointment, and I'm good for the day.
Very good. What's the weather like out there?
Unseasonably warm.
Really?
Yeah, we had cold weather in November, cold weather in December, not much cold weather in January. It's still, I mean, it's like 69 degrees here.
It's like 45 here, it feels like. It's cold here for some reason.
Well, whatever you have ends up here in North Carolina like 3 days later.
Right. And I think I told you, I did tell you, I texted to you too. We're actively looking for an office to open in Charlotte. That's going to be our next.
Yes. Yeah. You told me that.
We are so excited about that.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what now, have you and Quest gotten connected with Chuck Jurgens, who runs and owns the TRIA in Raleigh?
Yes. So we're scheduled to go out to pretty much every major RIA in North Carolina over the next 12 months.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah, well, the TRIA is the largest. It's the largest. In fact, it's one of the largest in the nation now.
Right.
But Chuck Jurgens is he's a fantastic guy. Really good friend.
Yeah. Well, good. If I talk to him, I'll say that, you know, we had a good talk, and I'm excited to come out there. So Thanks again.
All right. Love you, brother. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Love you too, man. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.